It starts quiet, so quiet, nobody notices. You're 7. Staring into the eyes of a parent who's already falling apart. Maybe it's addiction. Maybe it's rage. Maybe it's just that hollow silence of someone too broken to show up. And without a word, something ancient flips in your mind. If I don't hold this together, nobody will. That's how a child disappears. Not physically, psychologically disappears. You smile more, you cry less. You learn to read the room before you even speak. You become the peacekeeper, the emotional thermostat, the tiny adult. The world praises it. You're so mature. You're so responsible. You're so strong. But nobody ever asks, at what cost? This is the invisible grief of kids who grew up too fast. And it doesn't stop when you get older. It follows you into your relationships, your career, your sense of worth. If you don't understand what happened, you'll keep running the survival programs that once saved you, but now quietly chip away at your life. When kids are forced to emotionally support adults, psychologists call it parentification. You become the caregiver, the mediator, the therapist, the protector, and this rewires your nervous system. You learn hypervigilance, always scanning, always bracing, walking on eggshells. Love becomes a transaction. You bring peace. Maybe you get safety. Your needs, too much. Theirs, urgent. So you fade. Not your body, your feelings. And in your place grows a version of you that performs. The good kid, the quiet achiever, the therapist friend who never asks for help. You wear it so well, you forget its armor. But the inner child didn't disappear. They got buried alive, still screaming silently. Why didn't anyone protect me? As you grow, it shows up in sneaky ways. You become hyper-independent, refuse help, push people away, feel numb during happy moments. Like joy is unfamiliar, even dangerous. You struggle to rest because productivity is the only way you've ever felt worthy. And the worst? You might not even notice you're still in survival mode. Because when chaos is normal, peace feels fake. Stillness feels wrong. Calm feels suspicious. Love feels like a debt you'll have to repay. This is the psychology of growing up too fast. It's not just sadness, it's trauma that shapes how you see the world and yourself. So why do kids take this on? Because attachment is everything, even if it means abandoning yourself. It's instinct, not a choice. What saved you then traps you now. So many high-functioning adults are secretly puppets of neglected inner children. We overachieve to earn love, stay silent to avoid abandonment, take care of everyone, while wishing someone would just ask, "Are you okay?" That fantasy, it's the child still waiting. Healing doesn't start with fixing. It starts with witnessing, validating what actually happened. Because otherwise, you'll keep gaslighting yourself. It wasn't that bad. Others had it worse. I turned out fine. But fine is a mask, and you know it. Adults who grew up too fast don't feel safe. Even in calm rooms, they struggle with softness. Give but can't receive. Apologize for crying. Flinch at compliments. Confuse burnout with success. That's the price. Because if your childhood trained you to be strong instead of soft, quiet instead of honest, useful instead of loved, what do you inherit? A life holding your breath, waiting for permission to collapse. Here's the truth. No one is coming to rescue that child. You have to go back for them. You have to say what no one ever did. You didn't deserve that. You were just a kid. You don't have to hold everything anymore. That's re-parenting. It's brutal because it forces you to feel grief you never had time for, rage you had to swallow, loss you weren't allowed to name. You grieve the birthdays nobody showed up for, the innocence you lost protecting people who should have protected you. That grief isn't weakness. It's proof of healing. What was frozen is finally thawing. In adulthood, The pattern is everywhere. You become the unpaid therapist in friendships, the independent one, terrified of being a burden, the partner who overfunctions, overexplains, overgives, and resents it. Boundaries feel like betrayal. Saying no feels dangerous. These aren't personality traits. They're coping mechanisms, learned, conditioned, and unlearnable. Until you stop worshiping your strength and start honoring your wounds. Ask your inner child one question. What did I need that I never got? Answers hit hard. I needed someone to say it wasn't my fault. I needed someone to ask how I was. I needed to play without fear. And slowly, painfully slowly, you give that to yourself, not to rewrite the past, but to stop reliving it. This is how you stop looking for parents and partners, how you stop mistaking anxiety for intuition, how you stop running from who you were and who you're becoming. Carl Jung said, "There is no coming to consciousness without pain." Healing isn't becoming someone new. It's remembering who you were before the world forced you to adapt. If you grew up too fast, hear this. Your maturity was never the problem. The problem was you had no choice. Now you do. You can choose rest. You can choose softness. You can stop managing everyone else's emotions and start honoring your own. There will be days you feel like a kid again. Good. That means you're doing it right. Let that child come home. Let them cry. Let them play. Let them be seen. You're not broken. You're becoming whole. And maybe, for the first time in your life, you're finally growing up the right way. Not through pressure, not through fear, through truth. You didn't get a childhood, but you still have a future. And this time, you get to write it.